I could talk about streets and roads, but nobody wants to talk about that. Talk about pump stations, nobody wants to talk about that. Let's talk about Wayne Dosafino. As you know, the old saying, all advertising is good advertising. If you remember, Wayne came to Kemah back in February, and he basically named us the most dangerous city in the country. He never took a picture of anything unhealthy or unsafe, but we didn't have certificates of occupancy. We didn't even know what they were. We did the inspections. We didn't know you had to write something down. So we've had a fun time in Kemah. I've been on Wayne Dosafino 7 times. I'm ready for that to end. But one of the things that happened in all of that is we did look internally at some of our systems, and he was right, and we don't care. We're a safe town, we're a happy town, and we're going to continue that way. But we had the best March we've ever had, by 50%. So we're looking for some more controversy. We're trying to come up with something, not death or anything like that, but just something like run-of-the-mill controversy. Last week, or was it, I guess about 10 days ago, Wayne was back on the air with, dun dun dun, Kemah. I have 3 bed and breakfast houses, and he was featuring my fire code violations. And all of my bed and breakfast houses were inspected and approved prior to me getting on city council. So I'm blaming Greg Collins for all this. Thank you, Greg, for getting me indicted. So all my bed and breakfast houses have, they were there for a while, and I was certainly not going to invite the fire marshal or anybody else to come in and inspect me. But the state fire marshal came down and inspected us, and I have fire code violations. I've got to put a pull plug in each house, about $35. But to Wayne, it's a fire code violation. So I have some guy call me the next day, call the office the next day. I want to stay at Seaside Inn. My secretary goes, okay, how'd you hear about us? Television last night. Who knew? So she goes, well, which house you like to stay? I want to stay at Seaside Inn. I said, all right, we got a room for you at the Seaside Inn, no problem. Is it as dangerous as Wayne says? We actually filled up that weekend, and this is not a weekend we normally fill up. So, all advertising is good, even though it's painful to go through it. But we have a good little town going on. We have